we'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Play action, now it's Tua. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Off the right side here, complete. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Set to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Complete to Austin.
The numbers in last week's game for Hooper. 7 catches, 57 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
1st and 10.
7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Fournette again.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Number 21. He's brought down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A 6-yard.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 8 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Dolphin first down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Pass. Complete.
From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They throw right away. That's complete out on the right side. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Fournette running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 25-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7.
They'll try the left side. Brinkley, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points out. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 21-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score Dolphins 21, Bills 0.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, it's caught over the middle. Hooper. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down. On 1st down, Brinkley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Stephon
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 36.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Leonard Fournette. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Ball carry.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Austin Hooper. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills cut into that lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. No gain at all on the play there. And that brings up 4th.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton.
Complete to
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Allen to throw once more. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. He's got Hooper on the short connection, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On second and goal, Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Austin Hooper.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. Operating from the gun, Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Leonard Fournette.
In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on second and 8. Allen. This one caught by Davis. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fournette. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On second and 12, Allen, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Allen. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards.
Throwing is Allen on third. And that It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
At their own 26-yard line.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Caught. It's Cruz left side.
Tagovailoa.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, it's Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Brinkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly...
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jalen Ferguson. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. First play of the drive there is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
We'll find Gabriel Davis.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Now carry there for Fournette as he's able to work his way for a gain of about 5.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Allen's throw is complete, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Throwing on first down is Allen, and finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for only a couple. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. And here's Allen operating from the gun. Left side caught by Diggs. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. On the run, it's Fournette. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Makes the score Dolphins 21.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Bills 13.
On play action, here's Tua. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to pass. Tua. Pass incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
The score, Dolphins 24.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen, he's got the takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. A gain of 13. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Brinkley, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 3rd and Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. Incomplete. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
2 yards to go.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, Oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, Allen. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
from the gun. Allen. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
Complete to number
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That's complete to Davis. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This is caught. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective and this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll run on first down. Brinkley, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On third down, Brinkley, and he's going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And they take a knee. Down to a knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move.